A very bad idea.
No, fantastic idea. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here tonight to observe another fanfiction attempt at 9006. Now, if I shill this in your Discord, what will happen? Will anyone show up?
I have no idea. Have at.
Alright, yeah, sure, I'll post it. Post up. That link. That link to myself. The link to myself. There it is. So I watched that today. So Sign invited me to his paid Discord.
Oh boy.
And I got to watch in real time a new rule creation. Because some fucking asswipe comes in and is like, when are you gonna update this story? And then he Sign, I can only imagine Sign sees that message, goes, oh, fuck it, fine. Goes and updates it. He's like, oh, bless you, sir, bless you. And then I just see the fucking bot be like, rule update, bothering me about updates, makes it take longer.
I walked it back a little bit. Now you just get a server mute, but my god, that was... He picked the exact wrong moment to do it. I had a headache and I was in the middle of writing another chapter and it just, no, all bad.
Yeah, no, listen, you put the soft fist away and you take out the iron fist.
Because I just saw the rules, like, what the fuck happened? Why is there a new rule?
Yeah, I just watched that happen in real time. I had a fucking giggle. Oh god. Yeah, so I'll just drop the link in general.
Oh yeah, sure, go ahead. I'll drop it in enlisted here in a minute. And Officers Lounge.
Nice. Okay, so we can go back to here now. Okay. Paid. You're currently on a 2-month streak. I mean, hey man, you're still giving Amazon money. Whether I'm getting a free sub out of you, or you're subbing, you know, with real money, you're still paying me. You're paying Amazon, but Amazon's paying me. Like, you know, it's not free, my dude.
Except for when they take the money.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
You never tracked down that lost payment, remember? We were supposed to get paid.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
but it never actually came through like they said it would.
Yeah, I've been monitoring my fucking savings account since then. The only money going in has been from the company.
Tell them about that.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm not really overly concerned. It was $100.
Yeah.
I feel like I would spend more money trying to get Amazon to give me $100 than I would actually get.
Depends on what your hourly rate is.
Yeah, that's fair, I guess. Anyway, let us commenceth of the fanfictionals. So is there anything else I need to say today? Can't think of anything else. No. No. All right. So, what do we do today, gentlemen? What do we do today? I feel like a good old classic. I feel like a classic today, gentlemen. You know what I'm feeling?
Classic steaming pellet shit.
I feel like high school DxD crossovers. We haven't done that in a while. The paid quote is about the mention of it being Sign's paid server. It's the paid or base server. Well, yeah, but I mean, you know. It's mostly just the paid server. So this is actually a funny story, right? So probably no one's clicking over, so
Probably not.
probably not. But anyway, so Sign was telling me about how he had to he had to make a new server and make a new poll channel because someone who's giving him money. So
Tell that one.
just to be clear of this series of events, right? So Sign, spicy porn author, right? Goes out, posts spicy porn story, right?
Yeah.
This individual reads spicy porn story, goes, I like spicy porn story. What else has this author written? Goes, oh, I like all of his spicy porn stories. I am going to give him money. Proceeds to give Sign money. Sign invites him to the paid server, and now the poll channel is a channel that is not enabled by default. You have to specifically click a bunch of buttons acknowledging the fact you are about to enter the poll section of a spicy porn author's Discord that you paid money to get on.
This can only end positively.
And once this guy
There
has
are
done,
multiple levels.
once this guy has gone through all of these levels, I don't know how, but he gets through all of these levels, and this individual then proceeds to see a spicy image generated, not even by a person, by an AI. Someone posted a spicy image generated by an AI. And it wasn't even oh, this is a real spicy one in terms of the racisms or the shits, right? No. It was a spicy image because the AI was just so fucking incompetent. It drew a family of 5 with the daughter and the mother both pregnant with the father.
Remove this.
Ah, that one.
I'm sorry,
Right.
pregnant with the father, or pregnant from?
From the father.
From the
It
father.
was a
Okay,
family
well,
of...
That is an entirely different fucking thing there.
Right, so the AI was incompetent, fucked up, drew some really spicy shit, and it gets posted, and this dude fucking goes off. Goes off about it, and it's like, my dude. You
Wait,
had...
shit, is this the Family of 5 thing?
Yes, I just told it, yeah.
Okay.
So-
No,
Kitty just
I
joined
came in
midway.
here just a minute ago.
It's like, my dude, you went through multiple security checkpoints to get here. You've lost the permission to be angry about whatever you see. You know, it's not like someone posted this directly in the form of the spicy porn author. It's not like there was no filter going on here. It's like you had to go the detour route voluntarily multiple times with money involved to get here.
You walked into the room where they said, "This is the slash office. Would you like to pay to go further down the depravity path? I would like to pay to go further down the depravity path." Then it's your welcome to the depravity path. Over there is the depravity, and to the right is the extra depravity. Would you like to go to the extra depravity? Yes. Are you sure? It's really bad down here.
I can't believe there's extra depravity in my depravity path. It's like, how? How do you? How does
How do
one?
you breathe?
Are you sure they know how to breathe?
Well, they clearly do because they're still paying him, so that means they're alive still.
You'd be surprised. Some people.
Either way. So yes, some people have noticed some of the stuff that has appeared in the Elden Ring DXD, yes. So what brought this on was I was like, I'm bored because I was in bed and I just finished reading some of my last of my backlog, and I was like, I'm bored. I don't feel like starting a book. So shut the fuck up, Atin. I was like, oh, what kind of shit's going on out there in the DxD section these days? And so I open it up, I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. It's all fucking terrible. So,
What did you expect?
I don't know, actually. I don't know. Not this, I guess?
I don't know what I expected, but what in this?
Like, yeah, well, you'll see in a second. Okay, so we have up first we have Elden Lord among demons and dragons, a pervert, an idiot, a useless boy. These were the things I once was, until I added Chemical X. Now I am but a man trying to piece together my life, but can someone tell me how I can get rid of the devils and all of their bullshit? I'm not sure how any of that has to do with Elden Ring. It doesn't look like Issei is the main character either. And it's 5
Or they forgot to tag it for some reason.
or they, well, for some
People
reason.
do that for regardless. Like you can, it's kind of obvious it's meant to be Issei.
I don't know, maybe.
Unless this is somehow one of those his two friends.
So let's see what we got here. Posted. Yeah, we got 5 chapters. 7,500 words. So, already off to a great start with this sort of chapter length.
Oh boy.
To make it even better, to make it even more retarded, shall we say, this individual has decided to post 5 chapters over the course of a single fucking day. Which leads me to my next question. Why? Just make it a single chapter. Like, you know?
That would be just a lot more smarter than anything.
It's not like this is the Naruto section back in the heyday where hitting the refresh button gave you an entirely new front page because of how many stories were updating every second. You know, This is the fucking high school DxD section. I'm pretty sure if we come back next week, it's gonna have at least half of these stories still on the front page.
You aren't wrong. This section's generally just slow to update as hell. Like DxD's kind of just died out in popularity.
Well,
That is because the Lord is merciful.
As Sign and I have said before, that is for good reasons.
Honestly, I'm looking at the summary. I'm like, I don't think the idea itself is strange, but it's not horrible. Summary could use some touch up. Just seems like the guy just doesn't know how to post it properly. But the story could be horrible.
Yes, yep, it's Issei. The main character is, in fact, Issei the Elden Lord.
And there goes any goodwill.
None.
But why Issei?
Same reason
Ouch.
why every other
Ouch.
fic with like Soulsborne takes the main protag. Why not?
Okay, let's see. Runere comes up to Issei and goes, "Hey, do you want to go out with me?" And he goes, "Nah, sorry, bitch, I'm married." And so then Sona comes up to him and is like, yo, Issei. And he's like, yo, Shitori. And well, she's like, yo, you don't get to call me Shitori, you have to call me President. I mean, you know what? Thank fucking God, because that's like actual legit shit in Japan, apparently, as far as I've been able to find out. Like, that's real legit shit. Of, like...
What?
The formalities involved with the student council, like calling them by their position when they're doing their jobs. Ronnie ending...
Sounds like a bunch of squares.
Yeah.
What I miss?
No, we're talking about how much DxD sucks.
We already had that discussion today.
Oh yeah, multiple times, but it's a discussion I can continuously have. Ronnie ending is in fact the best ending, this is correct. Also we're talking about how in Japan they're very formal and, you know, being told to call the student council president as president while they're doing their duties as the student council president.
They wouldn't have to tell a Japanese person to do that, they would just know to fucking do it.
Yeah, that's my point, though, is in this instance, they're telling him he needs to be doing that because he's not showing proper respect to her.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because he is the Elden Lord. He is Issei the Elden Lord. And he did the Ronnie ending. Blah, blah, blah. You will arrive and do work off for us. Blah, blah, blah. He is a mage. He is a mage in our midst. He is a dragon, and he is divine. He's a divine dragon. Like the formatting of this story is just fucking awful. And the first at least half of each chapter starts with really shit flashbacks.
I've also noticed he fails to punctuate some of his dialogue.
Yeah, shocker.
Ew.
That's
also, yeah,
really
sign
not
another thing this
surprising.
individual has done. This dude uploaded 5 chapters over the span of a single day. Each chapter is
Okay.
1,000 words long.
My dude, my brother in Christ, just make a 5K chapter.
That is what we said.
How much of that was flashbacks?
About a third.
Flashbacks to previous chapters or flashbacks to shit he was doing elsewhere?
Flashback as him as the Elden Lord. Because this is now this
Okay.
is time skipping. He's completed all of Elden Ring. He is now the Elden Lord and Ronnie's consort. And he's back in DxD.
So I just scrolled through that entire thing.
Yeah.
But the dimensional
And
gap
it's
in
so
the Great
shit.
Red.
Oh, I forgot it.
Yeah. Alright, so, see what else we got here. We got The Chronicles of the Eternal Sage Far Horizons by X Durandal 24.
Is it
That
Naruto?
name sounds familiar.
Yes!
I don't like it when Sneaky's excited.
No.
I've lived many lives, and took those who are wicked, because the world is cruel as it is beautiful. Just as I said, this world is no different from the others, but if there is anything certain, I will stay here forevermore. As I am here today at the turn of new epoch, the beginning of new covenant, all I could say is that I look forward to the future of the world. Now, this is an odd story in of itself, because it has 4 chapters, 9,000 words, 2,000 favorites.
That's
What?
impressive. I'm just wow.
Yeah, which is throwing me for a loop, but being that this story was originally posted back in 2014,
Oh.
it's updated
Oh.
only 10 hours ago. I can only assume, because of either Cyan was just guessing really good or he's heard of this story before, that this story actually went on for quite a bit before, and the author decided to do one of those spicy V2s where they delete everything.
That's what it sounds like.
That has to be the case. Like 2K faves and follows in 4 chapters,
Yeah,
and it was
that
posted when? 2014, I'm guessing.
Yeah, 2014 is the original.
Yeah, part of it's cut off, so I had to guess. But yeah, it's like that is. Oh boy. Yeah,
That's
2018.
You're looking at a couple 100K words.
I'm looking at a couple 100,000 disappointments.
Obviously.
So yeah, it looks like interesting. I can only assume that the 2018 post is a V2 when the original V2 started.
Has to be.
The rewrite is here. Yeah. Okay.
Yep, he nuked it.
Yeah, wow, holy shit. Okay, is there oh Jesus Christ, this apocalyptic update rate. Even if I was interested, I would not be reading this. This dude literally updates his V2 once a year.
And he does it with such pitiful chapter sizes?
Oof.
Like, you and Gray, you guys update whenever you damn feel like it.
2K words once per year for the V2. Holy shit.
Like, after seeing the shit you and Gray will pump out, like, after several months of just no updates.
Yeah, well, yeah, see, that's the thing, though, is Gray and I will go, like, AWOL for, like, a solid year, and then be like, here's a 45K word chapter, we're back.
Then
I mean, I hate you, but...
months.
I can't believe Wildbow actually made Fugly Bob as a character. I mean, yeah, I guess.
You know what? I don't want to know. The less I know, the happier I am as a human being.
Wait, he had him be something more than, the guy serving burgers?
I guess, maybe, I don't know. That's just what Underplayed Creations posted. Warnings, there will be violence, sexual content, and strong language, and, dear God, some characters might even not be themselves.
Look, I'm fine with characters not being themselves when you provide a good reason for that.
Yeah.
When someone made a Harry Potter story and decided that Harry was going to become a Grey Knight, alright, fine. He comes back to Earth and he's a very different boy. Well, man.
Yeah, but those changes make sense due to
But that's what
plot
I'm saying.
reasons.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They had a good reason for Harry to have turned into an emperor worshipping and I hate demons death to everyone who's different than me.
Yeah. I mean, see, the thing is that you can, if you don't want to have a nuanced character, I'm fine with you doing the whole time skip. We're just going to skip the part of the crossover where the character went to the other crossover and then came back. Like, if you just want to have, like, a very stereotypical character, like, for example, 40K, where you want to skip over the part where Harry was living through, like, hundreds of years as a space marine in 40K, and you just want to get to the part where Harry is now back in, medieval Britain, being a wizard, you have to make him act very stereotypical, like, what are they fucking called? The blue shrooms, fucking Smurfs. Yeah, you have to make him act like a very stereotypical space marine, ultramarine sort of attitude. And then I can be like, all right, yeah, fine. You know what? He came back. He doesn't have a nuanced personality. He's a very generic archetype now. I'm fine with you then developing that further and making that more nuanced as the story goes on. But don't come back and be like, yeah, he's a space marine. But actually, he's this very nuanced individual who has varied opinions due to very specific events that happened that we're never going to talk about. It's like, well, no, you have to show me those events then.
Yes. But when if the space marine is a space marine,
then yeah,
no further explanation is required.
Yeah, I'll be like, yeah, I can assume a bunch of generic space marine stuff happened, and he had the generic space marine response to them. and so that's just why he is what he is. It's like, all right, yeah, fine.
Purge the heretic, burn the Zeno.
Yeah, pretty much. Everything humans do will always come back to their own choices. Oh boy, are you guys ready for some I am in a shower and this is deep?
Oh, wait, Sneaky, that's not fair. It could be I'm 18 and I just took my Psych 101 class.
Oh, that's true. That's true. They do. It all comes back to the free will they have to do it. Man or woman, they can both choose what they want, whether for good or ill. Humanity will always have free will. God made man sinless, not choiceless, but the Son of Man became flesh to redeem the sins of the world. Free will, God's second gift to humanity, Aetherius, Holy Aetherian Empire, Grand Library of Aetherius. I don't know any of that shit.
Okay,
Don't know what the fuck that has to do with Naruto. Don't know what the fuck that has to do with DxD.
What does this have to do with Naruto? Nothing has technically been... Nothing that was said was wrong. I'm just very confused as to why it was said.
Because Naruto is Jesus.
Now that Pyrrha has befriended a dragon in the Elden Ring crossover, can she speedrun the game? What?
Underblade, what the fuck are you on?
My dude, what the fuck are you smoking? Okay, got some more I am deep, fucking Psych 101 shit of like, oh, the universe is strange, life is strange, am I strange or am I strange? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I have walked too much. Maybe I have lived too much. I will never be God.
Lurk more than season some.
So I'm really confused here because Naruto is talking about like meeting God and then knowing that he'll never be able to match up to God because God has created everything and he's beautiful and omnipotent and omniscient.
Is this one of those things where they
I was about to make that fucking reference to the Goku meme where it's like Goku is Muslim and he prays 5 times a day. You should be like Goku.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Like, really, that's where I thought this was going.
I'm just saying.
Goku believes in the power of Christ.
You see, Shinji, it says right here in 1032 Leviticus, man, Jesus is beautiful, isn't he, Ray? Yeah, Shinji, Jesus is great.
Like,
the Dead Sea Scrolls, and that's
also Sneaky, just to correct you there. It wouldn't be talking about how great Jesus is in Leviticus. That was the book of the law.
That was kind of my point. Now we're talking about the holy night where Jesus is fucking born, and we're singing songs. We're singing Naruto's singing songs about Jesus' birth.
Hey, you know what? I'll give you one thing. He'd be a great choir. He can do all the parts.
Indeed.
No, he'd be a shit choir because he would only have one tone, one voice.
What do you mean?
I mean, no. Listen,
just...
he can get at least 2 in there because some of them are normal, some of them are sexy.
Okay, yes, fair. He could do at least 2.
Oh, no.
Maybe actually, no, I'll take it back with Hinky. He could probably just be the whole fucking choir. No, you're right.
Yeah, just
because his thing is different.
Yeah, because it's...
Don't fucking step to me, motherfucker.
Yeah. I still cannot get over the fact that he turned into an actual fucking shuriken, and Sasuke actually fucking threw him, and no one questioned it. Everyone was like, "Whoa, how did you do that?" And Naruto's just like, "Oh, I just turned into a shuriken," and everyone's like, "Oh, okay.
Yes, of course, he turned into a shuriken."
Duh, obviously. And then it's like, wait.
He did it, but it obviously surprised the fuck out of Zabuza.
Yeah, I mean, it surprised the fuck out of Zabuza more because of what it was and the fact that the kids came up with it than what they did. But then we later learn that only Naruto has that ability, and everyone kind of was just like, "Oh yeah, he turned into a shuriken. Obviously, shurikens can fly." And it's like, wait, So only Naruto can
Obviously,
do this?
he turned into a shuriken, and therefore, because he was a shuriken, he gained the aerodynamic properties of a shuriken. What are you asking questions for?
Everyone just accepted this? Like, no one was like, wait, hold on, that's not the hedge? That's not how that works?
That is a typical Kishimoto oversight.
and then they retconned it out of existence.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
Wait, what do you mean?
They retconned Naruto being able to do that shit out of existence.
No, they didn't. He transforms into rocks during the battle with Pain. He did it with Madara too, I think.
No, rocks is just substitution jutsu, isn't it?
No.
He turned clones into rocks. I
Yeah,
remember
no,
that.
he turned no. The clones can turn into rocks because they're just balls of chakra. That's different.
No, he did it himself too.
Did he? Oh.
He always hides amongst his clones.
So is that just like another thing we're just gonna like ignore? Like it's like the whole reason why they kind of sort of retconned it and never did it again, in I guess until the Pain fight, was because Kishimoto in an interview explained that Naruto couldn't do all of that clever stuff on screen anymore because he only had so much screen time for each character, and so he needed Shikamaru to be the clever one. And
That
so,
sounds about right.
and so he couldn't have other characters pulling clever maneuvers out of their ass because he needed Shikamaru to do that, because that was supposed to be Shikamaru's thing. And if everyone
Shikamaru
else
was the clever one, Sakura was the useless one, Sasuke was the edgy one.
Well, the women are...
Okay.
no, sorry. This is Kishimoto we're talking about here. This is Kishimoto's Twitch. This is Kishimoto's opinions, not mine. In Kishimoto's opinions, women are the useless ones. There's not a single female character in Naruto that is written competently, and if they are written competently... written being competent, my bad. They're all incompetent, unless, if they are competent, they have some major flaw to them that makes them incompetent normally.
See, Tsunade.
Tsunade actually made me upset because she was like actually a cool character who just became useless.
Yeah. I mean, I get why she did. It makes sense in story.
But like, and if you think like you go back and you're like, oh, but yeah, Kishimoto had like all these like character growth moments for the girls too, though. It's like, yes, but think about what those character growth moments were. They cut their hair. That was a character growth moment.
It's a symbolic Japanese thing, I will say that.
I am aware, but that doesn't make it look better.
No, it doesn't.
And then on top of that, it's like, oh, I have accepted I am a child soldier. That is my character growth moment. It's like, motherfucker. That is not a character growth moment. That is you catching up to reality 6 years late.
Okay, so the thing with Shikamaru, look, there's a fucking difference between someone who is clever, like Naruto, and a tactical or strategic genius who makes an overall plan, like what Shikamaru was supposed to be, but Kishimoto can't distinguish between the two, so we have the smart character,
right,
and everybody else is not as smart.
Yes.
It's fucking dumb.
And Sakura was the useless character because she was there solely to be the female of the group and to cause Naruto to move forward with whenever he needs a plot help.
She was completely ignored by Kaguya.
That is a funny part.
I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of people who were completely ignored by Kaguya.
Yeah, but she was standing right there and was completely ignored.
It is pretty funny.
I mean, just the level of disrespect here is like, you're not even worth my fucking time.
I mean, some of the shit he pulled near the end of like, oh, Obito, how are you back? Oh, well, you see, I used my Sharingan's ability to travel dimensions to leave the land of the dead and come back to the land of the living so I could give you my other eye.
Wait, did he actually do that?
Yes!
I don't think
Yes,
what
that's how
happened.
Kakashi got both eyes. Remember? Because that's how he got his power to vanish shit.
No, I know he got that. I thought that was another Uchiha asshole of like, so if on the verge of your death, you can just pass the eye on to the
No,
other
yeah,
one.
no, he did, but it was his spirit because the actual body of Obito died on the ground away from Kakashi.
Alright, now hang on. Was this in the anime or the manga?
This was the manga.
Manga.
Yeah.
Sneaky and I didn't watch the
I
anime.
never watched the anime that far.
I don't remember this happening in the manga.
Oh,
This was
By
right
the
at the
way-
end where Kakashi gets his psychic blades.
yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, well, he also then lost it shortly after.
Yes.
His hyperphasic mind blade.
Oh,
Yeah.
by the way,
What?
I think
Yeah.
there actually was a single female in the manga that was competently written, but
Who's
she
that?
wasn't very interesting. So,
Tamari?
do you remember Bees tuning?
Oh, Zarui?
The big titty blonde?
Yes, the big titty blonde.
Hang on a
Yeah.
second. That does not narrow it down much.
When you talk
Doesn't.
When
about
she's
being
the
in Cloud, it
only
does.
when she's the only blonde in the village hidden in the was it
Clouds.
Clouds.
in
Lightning,
the
clouds.
lightning, whatever.
Yeah.
She's the only blonde. That narrows it down significantly.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was Zarui, right? Yeah.
One Samui,
Also,
yeah.
wait, in Naruto, yeah, no, this is Naruto. There's only 2 big titty blondes. What the fuck are you saying, Atten?
Atten blown the fuck
Can,
out.
can you not count past 2?
Even also big titty
Wait,
blonde.
hang on.
Atten's looking at
1,
too much porn.
5, 82, 43.
7.
I smell toast.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
So anyway, God calls Naruto into this golden tower and is like, Naruto, I charge you with keeping the balance of order and disorder because I'm gonna die now. Bye.
Disorder.
Please
Disorder.
tell me it actually does that. Damn it.
I mean, it pretty much says that. And it doesn't literally say that, but, you know, in the time where I vanish into the shadows of the future, you know. Wait, I'm gonna die now. Bye.
Right.
This dude's Australian. That makes so much sense.
Oh, crikey.
So this is one of the stories. I'm so glad this updated because this is one of the stories that I really wanted to inflict upon you all.
Screw you.
Samui. Yeah.
No. What is that?
Oh, by the way, about the whole him getting into items thing,
Yeah.
Sasuke has a side story manga going right now.
Uh-huh.
He turned into a
Oh.
staff.
No.
Oh, okay.
Motherfucker.
So we're just
No.
gonna re-retcon that everyone can do that now. Okay, got it. Cool.
Oh,
But that was supposed to be
Also,
explicit
was
to
this the one
Naruto.
where he's also fighting dinosaurs?
yeah. He's fighting
What?
dinosaurs.
Yeah,
Oh
dude,
yeah,
yeah.
did
the
you see that
fucking
clip you
Boruto
posted?
side mangas are wild. Dude, Boruto himself is just fucking a trip. And the side mangas are also a trip. The whole thing's a fucking
Oh.
trip.
They are, but I'm laughing my ass off at it because, like, 1, it's kind of competently done, and 2, the way they're going with it is hilarious. So, the dinosaurs are referred to as dragons in the Naruto world. They had, like, the
Right.
exact same extinction level event that we had on Earth. But Jutsus don't work on them because they don't have chakra networks.
Wait.
What? No.
Wait.
Also,
Wait. Wait.
Destructive jutsu don't work on them because they don't have chakra networks.
sorry, Genjutsu doesn't work on them. Presumably
Okay.
fireballs will fuck them up. But
Well, yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was saying for fucking ever. I'm so glad that they, in the absolute worst fucking dimension we're in now with Boruto. I'm so glad in this hellscape of Naruto sequel spin-off, they have canonized something I have fucking said forever and got shit on by people of Genjutsu wouldn't work on people without fucking chakra networks, because Genjutsu works by using that person's chakra.
It's an ass pull, Sneaky.
And well, it's really
no,
not,
but that's
like,
how it was explained way back in the day.
Yeah, and they go out of their way with the dinosaurs to be like, these guys died millions of years ago. Like, they outdated Kaguya's landing by a good bit. It's like, okay, cool. People didn't have chakra networks until Kaguya showed up and started fucking with the natural order of that world.
Well, she ate the chakra fruit, she had children, and then her children had children, and all the people with chakra are descendants of them.
Yeah, she came and fucked with the natural order. That does not negate what I said at all. You just...
What in the
No, I just
absolute fuck
elaborated.
is this garbage that you have posted, Underplayed? Jesus goddamn Christ.
What did he...
Is it the Ronnie
Izuku, the consort of the Blue Moon.
Oh,
Ronnie
yeah.
was one of the first quirk users. She was named after a video game character. 200
fucking
years
Christ.
later, I mean, okay, no, hold up. To be fair, I unfortunately have to defend the author on this instance. I have seen people name their kids after video game characters. We are currently in that generation.
Okay, yeah.
I would like to point out to you, Robin Williams.
Robin
I was about to
Williams.
say.
Yeah, we've been there for a while.
Zelda Williams.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, as dumb as it is, you can't get mad at the author for that one.
Who would name that
However-
child Ronnie?
Someone who wifed Ronnie in Elden Ring and finally somehow stuck his dick in something that wasn't plastic.
Hey,
Christ,
come on, that's
just
rude.
eat a
You're forgetting the
bullet.
existence of silicone.
Anyway, as I was saying, you can get angry at him for what's about to happen. 200 years later, she saves her boss, all for one, and in return, asks for his son's hand in marriage, his son being Izuku.
Oh, the old
Also-
theory.
Also, this is a college AU.
Oh, God. Okay, no, see, the fucking... UA is supposed to be college for these people.
It is. Except they're all
Jesus.
15.
Yes, the education system is fucked because their entire world was turned upside down thanks to quirks and the multitude of fucking civil wars that it brought about.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, UA itself is just like an alternate high school going straight into college. College itself still exists.
Yes.
In that world.
Oh yeah, but it's college slash it's a what do they call it? An elevator school. It's an elevator school for superheroes.
Fucking hell. God, I just love the fucking Reggies.
You see my Reggie gif, the Reggie gif? Fuck you.
Fucking, have you ever heard what Reggie Steele? Have you ever heard what Reggie Steele sounds like? It's like beep boop, fuck you. It's like Jesus Christ.
Yes. That is in fact accurate.
Beep boop, fuck you.
Yeah. Have you ever heard what Reggie Steele sounds like? Oh god, okay.
I think
He's never heard the Reggies.
all of the Reggies are an experience.
I've never heard of them.
Oh, I had a wonderful experience this past Saturday. Someone introduced me to the Japanese dub of one of the Ultra Beasts from the Sun and Moon.
I will never get tired of this one. Dun 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 dun. Lifts up car, chucks it.
Jesus.
Womp 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 womp. Womp 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 womp. Womp 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 womp.
Yeah, I had to watch that later. I don't have the bandwidth for it right now.
Yeah, just just watch it. Like,
Whoa, 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 whoa.
got the fucking Reggies.
Yeah. Sneaky. Have you ever heard the Japanese dub of Guslord?
Oh Jesus, no.
All
That
right,
must be amazing.
hang on. I'm gonna just link.
Oh, I thought you were talking
it's
about the katana
amazing.
one. The paper
No.
origami.
No, the original Japanese dub for Guslord.
Oh no.
He is in constant existential terror.
What the fuck? Which mouth is screaming?
All of them can scream separately. Apparently.
Like 3, 4 mouths. All of them can scream separately.
Yes.
Yes, unfortunately for it.
Yes, very unfortunate for it and for anyone nearby.
Why is he screaming like that?
Why did God give me 4 mouths? So that you could scream 4 times as loud.
Oh, good. There's a part 2 for the Reggie Cries as well. Lovely.
Oh my god, I forgot they did that to Reggie.
Why? Why is that its scream?
I don't know. Current working theory among my friends is it's because he just wants to go home.
Why is that its scream? I don't understand. Also, Guslord is supposed to be like a literal world-devouring monster. I don't.
It's not only a world-devouring monster, but I believe it's in one of its dex entries. It's considered a pest.
Yeah.
A pest.
Yes.
A
a pest.
world-devouring monster.
World
that's
devouring
pest.
Oh no! He's shooting binary at me.
Just tell him you're non-binary, Sneaky.
I can't. He decided to follow up his binary with a flamethrower.
Yeah, okay, so I was a bit off, but it says according to the common organism in the world where it's from. So there's like countless that can happen.
Oh.
Oh, that's funny shit. Alright. Oh. Jesus. Alright. Well, let's get back to
the
it.
English dub did Guslord dirty.
Did I already link this story that we have up here? Yes, I did. Okay, good. All right, so let's so I just need you guys to work with me here. I need you to concentrate. I need you to follow along.
How many sanity points am I about to lose, Sneaky?
Yes.
I don't like where this is going, Sneaky.
So this is a Fate Stay Night DxD crossover.
Oh no.
Okay.
Hold on, just stay with me. It's called My Satanic Girlfriend.
Okay.
Am I leave?
Trihexa is known as the Beast of the Apocalypse and many other titles during her reign of terrorism. But she was sealed for a millennial till the modern times as God passed away, and she has been unsealed since then and now running loose, wanted by the 3 factions. But during her survival against the factions, she meets a boy that will change everything.
Okay, what are the character tags?
This is my AView version of DxD. I made up this story for my AU of DxD. I hope y'all don't mind. Sorry for my grammar.
I mind.
Trihexa,
Nah.
also known as the God of War, the Queen of Destruction, Antichrist, and the Dragon of Darkness, also known as Artoria Morningstar Pendragon.
Use me?
You
Please
say,
stop talking.
She is the perfect angel sister that fell with Lucifer, called the Twin of Perfection.
Now, what was that was said last time? Please stop breathing?
Yes, that is what I said.
I need you to stay away.
Please.
you're not done? There's more?
You see, this is what it means to be accursed.
I am quite literally. I have just experienced a moment where I might have just had a minor seizure from this fucking story.
And so you decided to inflict this upon us.
Of course, yes. Why not?
Because I need my IQ points.
No, you don't. You write fan fiction.
I write original shit now, thank you.
Alright, so I'm gonna go grab some alcohol, and we're gonna read this first chapter.
Fuck.
Don't threaten us like that.
So, sign.
Hold on.
Well, so to run back to the Sasuke side story currently happening with the
Oh
dinosaurs.
god.
So the villain is reviving them with Edo Tensei. Do you want to take a guess
Okay.
as to what he's using as the sacrifice material?
Dragons?
Humans.
Children.
Chickens.
Yeah, is that just to insult them?
I don't know,
They're descending.
but
That's some next level shit.
the writer decided.
I revived you with a chicken. I could have used this fresh virgin, but I used the chicken. Do you know why? Because you're not with it.
Yes.
Okay, so let's yeah, so it gets worse.
Of
It gets
course.
worse.
We're here. Of course it gets worse.
Artoria Morningstar Pendragon was
Okay.
also known to others
Perish.
as Saber.
Why would she be known as Baber if she's never been summoned as the Saber class?
Sign. You're using logic.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Yeah, sign. Come on.
Yeah, stow that shit. We don't do that here.
Obviously, she's called Saber because of the bow she uses.
What?
Clearly.
Duh.
Stop breathing.
She was at first a warrior of the angelic army and the apprentice of the archangel Gabriel. Yes, that's why she was called the Twin of Perfection to Lucifer, but she was just a lowly angel apprentice.
Lucifer, the very first angel. This would have made her the second, and yet she's apprenticed to Gabriel. Okay.
Yes, you see. Because she's just a normal angel. She's actually not an archangel. But she is Lucifer's female twin.
That does not make any sense.
Don't question it.
I'm questioning it.
She was a prodigy at battle and held lots of loyalty towards the God of the Bible. While Lucifer was a prideful angel since he was considered perfect, she was the opposite, which I can only assume meaning she was the klutziest, dumbest, most inconsiderate angel with the least charisma, agility, and constitution, sickly constantly. If she's the complete opposite of a perfect angel, then she's just
she's
the
humble.
worst. That's not what they wrote.
It's what they meant.
Oh, I know.
Author is a moron.
Yes. No, okay, so no. No. I'm pretty sure at this point. No, yeah. Pedro. Actually, Pedro raises a good point.
What Pedro say?
The author is stating that Lucifer is Michael's heir apparent.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
This don't make no sense.
Yeah. She was kind and gentle, and she never saw herself as superior or the most powerful, because she wasn't. So it'd be really weird if she did see herself like that. She treated other angels as equals, because she was. Because you just outlined how she was a normal non-archangel, which means that her angel brethren would in fact be her equals.
Well, no. There are different power levels there.
Yeah, power levels don't matter in heaven.
Yes, they do.
Until they do.
Well, until they do, yes, of course, obviously. But power levels don't matter in heaven. You have your wings, and you have the position that God gave you, and that's all that matters.
Well, yeah, that's how it works in real heaven, but not,
That's how it works in
anime heaven.
DxD heaven.
Not canon DxD heaven.
Well, not anymore. But, before.
Before God carked it.
Yeah. She was always scolded by her brother for him. She always scolded her brother, Lucifer. She scolded Lucifer to change and stop being prideful. Who they got to call God Father. They got the privilege of calling God Father.
So she's a perfect
Didn't the other
Mary Sue.
angels call Godfather?
Yes, literally every one of them
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
That's not a privilege.
Yes. Gets furious against him, but leaving that detail to the side. I'm not sure. Okay, sure, fine. She was the strongest member of the army. She was the strongest angel. Period. And she was also the apprentice to Gabriel and the normal angel. And Lucifer's twin.
This author's trying to make her. It's just making her like a convoluted mess of things.
The author's
She's a
making her-
convoluted Mary Sue.
Yeah, she's just Mary Sue.
This is an unironic Mary Sue, yes.
She was the bestest ever. Also, she was the bestest ever.
And the most normal ever.
Yep. And she was just so normal. She was amazing. Let's see here. And she was able to kill 100 million fallen angels in a 1v100 million without taking damage.
Several questions.
Yeah. Yeah. What?
Just, no. Carry on.
I was gonna say, is one of your questions of what fallen angels is she killing because the angels haven't fallen yet?
That was my question.
That's the first
As
question.
a reminder, everyone, there are no fallen angels yet, but she has killed 100 million of them in a 1v100 million.
Kill issue detected?
She's so good at killing fallen angels, they haven't even spawned.
Well, no, she
Spawn
just obviously
camper.
spawned.
She might as well open up an abortion clinic.
God,
I
that's
can't
sneaky.
call if I kill them first.
That's what they said about Akano.
Oh, God. But there was a change of events in heaven. Lucifer started a cult. What?
Started a cult.
No, he did not.
And-
Started a.
And the number of angels in the cult were 1 million. Wait.
That's still not
has to be
enough.
a massive shit
Wait,
post.
how did she kill 100 million fallen angels? There's only 1 million.
Did the author really say 100 million?
Yes.
Do you think they just hit one too many zero?
No.
I think Sneaky was exaggerating.
No, it's
Well, at least that's what I thought.
I'm gonna take a fucking picture of it, you shit, and you're gonna have to inflict this upon your corneas.
No, I'm not. I can read with my eyes closed.
That's impressive.
It's called Braille. Oh God, 100 million. Oh God. Fuck.
And they planned to raid heaven and kill God so Lucifer could be God of the Bible.
Raid Heaven, the place where they already were?
Yes! They were planning to pull, was it the fifth crusade? The third crusade? Which crusade was that?
No, I think it was the fourth crusade.
Whatever crusade it was, they're planning to pull that crusade where they turned around and sacked the city they came from.
Yes.
Yes. Was this some Sodom and Gomorrah shit?
What?
No.
No.
dude.
There's a crusade where Constantinople got sacked by the Crusaders because I don't know reasons.
Just reasons, okay?
Yeah. But Saber refused to let him kill their father and had a brutal fight against her brother as she felt betrayed by her family. But it wasn't time for her to cry about it. In the moment of the fight, they weren't siblings, they were enemies, and she was a soldier of God! Deus Vult!
It's Volt.
Oh,
Deus Vult! Deus Vult! Deus Vult! Deus Vult!
Eventually, God found out about the raid. That's right, God ain't fucking omniscient!
I believe that's what makes it God God.
Significant heresy detected.
Yes.
God had to wait for a bunch of people to die, and Lucifer and his twin Mary Sue have a giant duel in the middle of heaven to be like, oh wait, yo man, I think we're being invaded.
Man, I think somebody died, yo.
Shit. And God found out. He was furious that Lucifer would do this after being blessed so many times. So instead of making him a fallen angel, he decided to do a gamer move. And that's how devils are born. He became a devil alongside his whole cult, and I'm pretty sure here, that the Ars Goetica was co-opted by Christianity, in the Christian version is that the 72 pillars are the 72 angels that supported Lucifer in his original fall.
Yes. However, in DxD, devils are an entirely different species. They're not something God just whipped up one day. No, they... Lucifer was a fallen angel, not made into a devil.
Yes. Yes, but we don't pay attention to things like lore here.
We don't even pay attention to the
me.
lore of the thing that we're writing.
Of course not.
God was getting some bad vibes from the battlefield. Author's note, he is an empath. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, basically, Pedro.
Oh, yeah, he's an empath. No, he's not omniscient. No, he's an empath. Go fuck yourself.
This author needs to take, I don't know, reading comprehension class.
No. What could he possibly need to comprehend?
And the test at the end needs to be,
He needs to comprehend the fist I'm about to.
Canadian's
use.
medical system.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
He became a devil alongside his skull. Despite all the trouble that her brother has caused, she still cared about him, and that broke her heart seeing her brother like that, and she cried for him, but she had to be strong for God and for the rest of the angels. And then God looked at Saber, and God was like, Saber, you are loyal. I am upgrading you. And you are now Lancer.
What?
Get out.
What was that?
Multiple heresies detected.
Nicky, are you okay?
What the fuck?
In all my years of knowing Sneaky, that is the first
I've
time
never
I've
heard that noise.
noise.
No, this does not sound good.
This is a new one.
It does not go well.
See, that was the sound of Sneaky's lungs finally giving out.
I am upgrading you. You're now Lancer. Author's note: her boobs get bigger.
What? What?
No, Pedro has a
that's
point.
something that,
Pedro has a point.
yeah, that's being posted in chat. That's not in the story, I hope.
Yet.
That's
Yeah.
basically what happens, though.
And so, she becomes an archangel! That's right! Everything you read about up until now, she was a normal angel! That is confirmed! Canon! Normal angel Saber, with 2 wings, fought off motherfucking Lucifer! Yes! Now she has 12 wings, and she is the strongest of all time! 10 times stronger than everyone else together. The entire army combined. She is now 10 times stronger. Man, she could kill 100 million people when she was a normal angel. Now she can kill 1 billion.
Truly, her
Like,
power to
Snaky
commit
could fall off,
homicide
see
is
if he used
unrivaled.
angle at some point.
Alright, fine.
Fucking do it.
Angle. Oh.
Oh no.
GLE. No,
Yeah.
no instances of him calling them angles.
Whew.
See,
Well-
he will commit so much blasphemy in this story, but he won't do that.
At least there's that.
Listen, I'll commit casual blasphemy, but misspelling angels? No. Too far, booby.
She still continued to be humble and kind, but there was a lot more pressure for her since she was the general now, and she had to train everyone. And although it was tiresome, she was satisfied that she could be as useful as she could be. Even though she was kind, she was strict, and she was serious, and she was humble, and she was a warrior. And everything went smooth for 100 years until something changed.
Yes, because things usually do change.
It was informed that Lucifer wanted to raid heaven again, V2 time, bitches! As he returned with lots of hatred and rage against heaven alongside his army of devils, and there was now 10 million devils ready for blood, and the angels were about to raid as well, and so they were training twice harder than before, and Lancer training herself to face her brother again. I don't know why she had to train. Because she's
Wait,
like,
Why did she have to?
it
She
actually
beat his.
decided to
That's when
call
she
her
was
Lancer now?
normal.
she literally fought him at a
I thought
standstill
that was
before.
a fucking joke.
Oh yeah, she's literally called Lancer now, yeah.
Oh my fucking pile of shit.
So does she get called Berserker when she falls?
Probably. She didn't know how strong he got, so she couldn't underestimate him. It was now the day of battle! They had decided it! And the angels, and the devils, and the other archangels, they were all ready for battle, which took place in the alternative dimension, so devils couldn't leave. And Lucifer agreed to this. And Lucifer had gold armor on, and basically he was Gilgamesh, okay? And so he had his former face, and he was about to kill his sister and take over heaven. Yeah, he just got a major power up. You're like, God made this person 10 times stronger. Lucifer fucking flexed his way to the top.
No, he made Lancer 10 times stronger than every other angel combined.
Yes, yeah, but you see,
And
Lucifer flexed.
He did the work.
Much like how in Pathfinder you can flex the energies of devils out of you, Lucifer flexed the energies of Swole into him.
That's fair.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, apparently.
That is how it works.
According to the author.
No.
I mean, Lucifer just kicked the shit out of Lancer, and Lancer, who is now 10 times stronger than the entire army previously was. I really don't have an answer for you as to how Lucifer possibly could have gotten that strong, besides he just trained really hard. He really put his nose to the grindstone. Yeah, he did 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, he ran 10 miles.
Okay, Saitama, fuck off!
Get out.
I did some push-ups and some sit-ups, and
Ran a kilometer every day.
No, it was 10 kilometers.
It was actually 10 kilometers, which honestly is it was like, was it 3 times a day, twice a day, or something like that? Was it just once a day?
That was once a day.
It was once a day, without fail.
Yeah.
He just did a normal workout.
For 10 years or some shit.
Which, honestly,
Something like
let's be
that.
fair here, though. That's pretty good, you know? I'm not saying,
dedication-wise, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's going to make you into some fucking jacked, muscle-bound, super punch guy, but you gotta respect the man for keeping to a workout for that long.
No, but the joke is that he was just doing a normal, everyday maintenance workout, and that's how he got as strong as he did. It's why everyone is pissed every time he tells them how he did it.
They're like, all right, if you didn't want to tell me, you could have just said so, asshole.
Exactly.
I think what really sells that is his honest confusion at why they're angry.
You're always so disappointed when I tell you. Master, why won't you tell me what you really did? Bro, I've told you like 17 times.
It boggles the mind.
Serious consecutive punches.
Oh god. That new season better come out soon.
Well, okay, thank you, Brain. I appreciate that one, Brain. My brain, when I said serious consecutive punches, and my brain immediately presented me with the image of Havel sitting there tanking the punches with his shield as the only thing I know for real is playing in the background.
Fair.
Alright then.
Yeah, that's what I was like, alright, okay, Brain. You see his serious table flip? No, I didn't read the manga.
The manga's getting to the part I've been looking forward to for like 2 or 3 years now.
Aren't they at the part where they destroyed like Venus or Saturn or some shit?
I mean, yeah, that we're a little past that. We're a couple chapters past that now.
I haven't read the manga in years, so I don't even know what the fuck's happened.
Well, we finally saw a glimpse of, I guess, the upper limit of his power, which allows him to punch backwards in time now.
What?
There's a limit.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on. How did he punch backwards in time? Who did he punch
He
backwards?
punched
in time?
hard.
Don't worry about it. He forgot how to do it because he went back in time when he did the punch.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
I mean, okay, you know what? Fair
It was
enough.
Garo, I think.
Yeah. Well, it was, I think, technically the entity that was trying to control Garo.
Yeah, that. And now Garo is a hero?
Garo is on. He's on community service with Bang, keeping an eye on him for now.
Did they finally tell us who Blast, the #1 hero, was?
Oh, he shows up.
He shows up, but do we know who the fuck he is?
Yeah, he's a dude trying to hunt down an entity currently known as God because it keeps trying to destroy the Earth in the multiverse for some reason.
Oh,
Okay, so it's not like Saitama's dad or some shit.
No, he's a completely separate person from Saitama. So all the theories that Blast was just Saitama are completely gone now.
yeah, unfortunately.
That's King, though. Everybody knows that's King. Like everything Saitama's ever done, King got the credit for.
No,
Yeah.
we know that, but there were also things that Saitama had done that no one got credit for, and the theory up until Blast finally showed up was Saitama has to be Blast because we've never seen Blast, and they refer to him at every instance as if no one's even seen him before.
God, I wish I was
Oh.
good at
Up
modeling
until
now.
he showed up on panel.
Okay, so it's a case of they can't attribute it to anyone, so they call it Blast, but it was actually Saitama.
Yeah, and then it turned out, no, actually that was just a massive red herring. Fuck yourselves, readers. Like, oh, okay.
That's fair.
Yeah, now my brain is for some reason stuck on our Havel of just like him pulling a fucking what's the show, the Goblin Killer, Goblin Slayer.
Goblin Slayer?
Him
Goblin
pulling
Slayer.
a Goblin Slayer where it's like just this fucking smoke, and then you see the fucking red eye in the smoke as he's walking out of it, and the fucking song is playing. That's all I can think of now. Thanks, brain. Gonna drink more. Slowly walking out of that smoke, yeah. Like I said, I wish I could fucking model it because it's like a really nice scene. It would make an amazing GIF. But I could not use SFM for my fucking life. I could not animate for my fucking life. So it will forever stay trapped in my brain until we make a AI that makes a GIF. We need AIs that create GIFs now.
They are actually teaching AI how to make GIFs
Excellent.
by making it draw one at a time.
I mean,
Okay, but
then they
could we
chain it
teach
all
the
together.
AI how to make a gift and help alleviate the crushing loneliness that I feel?
the thing though is that
Yes.
dude, you already have my body pillow. I don't know why you need anything else.
Sneaky body pillow.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that just give him nightmares?
No,
that
has my body
exists.
pillow. Yeah.
That exists.
It-
It
it's
sits
an
in the
actual
top of
thing.
my closet where I never have to look at it.
No.
Yeah, no, he actually
Yeah.
owns a body pillow with me on it.
which I would like to point out, I did not purchase.
No, he definitely
Did-
purchased it.
He definitely
Nope,
purchased
you
it.
purchased it, Matt.
Sneaky
It,
bought
it
it for.
definitely was not a joke between me and Sneaky
Yeah.
at all.
And it's
No.
definitely not something that I keep because I'm a good sport.
It's definitely not something that we sent to him knowing that he lived with his parents and that we have to explain why he has a body pillow of a guy.
Oh Christ!
Honestly, I just went, yeah, my friends are assholes like me, and my parents went, yes, I see.
Yeah, so, now, oh, by the way, I'm going to be using this banjo case and the banjo to carry around my lever-action rifle in the most possibly southern manner I can imagine.
Nice.
Because it fits really nicely into the next section of the banjo case.
Oh, alongside the banjo?
Yeah,
Oh, it's perfect.
exactly.
With the banjo?
Now, when you go the full hobo life, you'll be an armed hobo as well.
Exactly, yeah. You can just be
No,
like-
listen, Sneaky, go full CIA. MacGyver a wire attached to the handle so you can, like, pull the handle of the banjo case back.
It's a backpack.
And... Okay,
You
so
need to
you
head
need
cut
to
out a
make
section.
an assembly so that the backpack flies forward like it's a Gundam weapon.
God.
A lot of Sneaky.
Yeah, A, it's a soft backpack, so that would, like, fuck up the banjo really bad. B, I mean, if anything, I would probably just cut out the back part of the backpack and then resell it, so it could just be another pocket, and then I would keep the rifle there, and then I could pull the rifle out of the back part of the backpack.
A zipper pocket that gives you access to the lever so you can shoot through the backpack and tuck it right there.
Yeah, like that, yeah.
I mean, yeah, but that's not as cool as making it like a fold-out Gundam weapon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
except,
I can't deny that.
I feel like if I could make a fold-out Gundam weapon, I would be a lot richer and wouldn't have to do the job I'm currently doing.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really argue with that, but...
Yeah. Right, so where were we? Right. The battle they had was both bloody on both sides, lost a lot of soldiers who passed away or critically injured, but they were extremely tired as they had fought for 3 whole days. So the only ones who were standing were Lancer and Lucifer, and Lucifer was the one with more damage than his sister as Lancer. Oh, okay, but we're just retconning the previous statement of Lucifer about to win. We're retconning that. Lancer's winning now.
The tide's turned.
Lancer had a broken helmet and chest armor with cracks, but Lucifer, his whole armor was broke. And he had severe injuries, and he lost an arm and an eye, and you can basically call him Shiro at this point.
No, fuck you, Sneaky.
Don't be mad at Sneaky. He's not the one who did that.
No, I did.
I mean, technically the author did it because he made us think about it, but...
Yeah. He was gonna lose! And when they tried to attack each other again, Lancer cut his other arm off.
Oh, so
Damn!
he's been successfully disarmed.
This shit's like Kenshi. We're up in Kenshi dimension now.
Now that you've disarmed him, go ahead and disleg him.
Exactly. And then cut his stomach open so all of his internal organs exploded out. And he was bleeding and slowly dying. But before Lancer could do her finishing move, Lucifer casted a curse, which was a curse.
What?
It was a curse. It would transfer all of his demonic power and energy into her, and her angelic traits got instantly corrupted, and she lost her wings, and she went insane, and armies were confused as to what was happening really, because Lucifer's fucking dead, and then Lancer just went insane, and then she roared and turned into a dragon.
This is fucking dumb.
After the beam disappeared, the armies tried to look closer, and they all saw Saber again, which apparently is Saber now, not Lancer anymore, but she looked different. She had dark armor on, and she was black, and her hair was white, and her eyes were
It was
covered.
negative Saber.
She was actually
You
negative.
will Saber Alter.
Yes, 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 and yes.
Her eyes were covered, and her skin was pale, so she was just a fucking Yora agent now?
This is just Saber Alter, just in general.
No, but her eyes were
No,
covered.
no, guys. I don't know why you keep saying Saber Alter. That's not the way you say it. It's a really weird way to say negative Saber.
That's a really weird way to say Altera.
Don't you mean
Alternia.
Altria?
Wait, no, well, Altair is Attila the Hun. Unfortunately.
No, that's Attila.
No, it's
No, that's
Altera is Attila the Hun, female Attila the Hun, and Altria is the one you were thinking of, which is...
Won't try on my fucking.
God damn it, Fate.
Yeah.
Hey, no, we're not making that up. It's that stupid.
Unfortunately,
Oh, no.
what it is actually, someone pointed this
Yeah, no,
out
I
to
can
me.
pull
Someone,
up FGL and
you know, there's someone who has a lot more experience with Japanese made a video about it and explained it. And from what I can understand from the video, is that the reason why it's translated as Altria is because the Japanese can't fucking pronounce English words, and
Yes.
so when they
This is a known quantity.
yeah, so when they so basically her name is actually pronounced with a Japanese accent in English, Arturia. But because they can't fucking pronounce letters, they spelt it Altria and shipped that worldwide.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, it wasn't.
No, it doesn't.
No,
Fuck them.
the Japanese
does
being
in bad
retarded makes
translation
sense.
shit.
Yeah.
Again, this is a case of Boruto. Actually, it's Bolt, goddammit, because of the way the Japs do.
Yeah. His name is Bort.
Bolt.
More
It's
like
Bolt!
more like a Bort at home.
We wish.
That joke would work if he, had like any problems, but he just exists, my dude.
What do you mean?
Exactly.
He exists. That's the problem.
But look,
Himawari is great, but Bolt is
look,
retarded.
mentally, there's nothing wrong with him. He's as stupid as his father, which
That's what's wrong with him.
I have yet to hear your explanation of why he doesn't have anything wrong with him.
He's only as stupid as his father.
He's only fucking
Yeah.
retarded.
Yeah, there's the problem.
I mean, I don't think Naruto was retarded.
No, he wasn't retarded. He was just very hyperactive. He very ADHD.
Before they can figure it all out, sadistically grins as she releases Dark Aura Explosion, which kills fucking everyone on site. Because of how dark and intoxicating. She just released the Drunk Aura. She's about to hit you with some mead.
That's
He farted.
She's about to hit you with some Everclear.
cool. Can also add this onto the list of this author doesn't know what the fuck they're writing.
When she saw the dead corpses and how the dimension was broken at collapse breaking down, she laughed at it like psychopath. And she thought it was amusing to see them all dead as they died miserably. And then got
Dead
confused as to why she was feeling happy about death when she never had any grudges. But then she grinned at the response to her thoughts as she thought it was pathetic as she embraced her dark side. So basically, after that, not much time passed and Heaven heard about how Lancer returned to being Saber and also is evil now and wasn't a fallen or a devil because she didn't have wings anymore, and they all told God about it because God had no idea what was going on. He was completely clueless and had no knowledge or foresight about the events transpiring.
Oh, fuck you. You're fucking omniscient.
God felt some real bad vibes from Lancer. Author's note, he became a better empath. Yes, Pedro. Yes. Wait, I just realized something. Arturia Pendragon literally has the power of God and anime on her side.
That's true.
Yes.
That's true.
That's good. I like that. I like that. He felt sad. He felt like a failure. God felt like a failure and was sad because he couldn't stop her from being evil. Even if he was God, he had limitations.
What? No.
Hang on a second.
That's not how God works. This is heresy.
Hang on a second.
He felt fear because he wasn't able to kill Saber anymore. And she would be able to kill him. In fact, she was so strong. She was stronger than God now.
You what, mate?
Eventually, Saber regained her power up and was able to turn into Lancer again. But she was even more corrupted and more evil than before, and more powerful. And she started terrorizing hell. This is a true tragedy. Oh no. All of the devils are dying. Anyway. The devils! The fallen angels! She killed them all! Mercilessly!
She killed women and children too?
She even went after the Greeks! So yes.
Okay, but they're the Greeks, so,
She was stronger than every being in existence on the power scale. She spared the gods because she found it boring to fight them.
Literally wrong. Ophis outranks you.
She eventually called herself Trihexa because she had the 666 mark on her neck.
How
And-
edgy.
Yeah, and then she got a bunch of
Wow.
other titles from other people making stories about her, and then she even started blasting apart a couple cities, but they were not important to religion of the god. She just blew up Egypt and Tanaan. We don't care about those places.
I mean, we don't.
The same cities that the Hebrews were at.
Oh, yeah.
No comment.
Author?
And then she attacked Moses and killed Joshua.
They should have already been dead for a long time, yo? Or actually, they should have not
No, they
been
wouldn't have
alive
been
yet?
born yet.
Well, I guess
And
depending
then
on
more
when.
time passed, and she felt something was going on in Jerusalem, and she saw Jesus Christ get born, and she was like, yo, that son of God's about to get born, and she's like, oh, this is an opportunity to commit some some premeditated murder. It's time for some spawn killing.
Jesus. Yes, literally, I'm
Oh.
Jesus.
It all ties back together now.
He's about to open the first.
And of course, the only way for him to be strong enough was to already be Naruto.
Oh, fuck.
She's about
Max
to.
figured it out.
She's about to commit some.
Max! It makes sense now. Jesus is just a jump chain protagonist.
I'm about to open an abortion clinic, and the first client is you.
You can't say that.
think he just did.
He just did, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And she was given an opportunity to attack the town and kill him, and she was power hungry and bloodthirsty, so she ran towards the town with her horse, and she felt adrenaline and excitement to kill the Son of God himself. And she was already midnight when Jesus was born, and she rushed to get him, and she took his life, and she slaughtered his parents, and while she was rushing, the sky got brighter, and a whole legion of angels showed up and refused to let her pass, and that didn't discourage her because she killed 10 million angels earlier. When she was a fucking single angel, she killed 10 million. Like, you have to send literally like 1 trillion angels at this fucking point. Yeah, she got a horse. Don't worry about it. She has a horse now. It's like Radon with his horse. Okay, look, we all know Radon is stronger without his horse, but don't worry about it. It's cute, okay?
It's retarded.
You will shut your filthy mouth.
Why is Artoria Pendragon murdering biblical beings? Oh, it's because she's Trihexa. Duh.
Those reasons.
She was Lucifer's twin, but she was loyal to God, so Lucifer cursed her by becoming the most powerful creature in existence, more powerful than God, I might add, according to the author. And now she's gonna go spawn Camp Jesus.
I mean, what else are you gonna do?
Oh. Oh god, this is better and better. Holy shit. But that didn't discourage her, as she thought it was a good moment to stretch herself, and she could feel the angels were twice as strong because God blessed them all just to stop her, and she thought that was kind of weak and pathetic, but she didn't want to refuse the fight that they gave her, so she killed them all. Even with the blessings that God gave them. And while they were fighting, some dudes were hiding and watching the fight, and they were amazed and terrified, and so they started to create a religion out of it.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, listen, if I watched something 1v1 million, a Legion of Angels, I'd probably go, you know what? I don't know what happened here, but I know who won.
I'm gonna start worshiping that thing. And so then Michael appeared, and he was like, yo, I got 12 wings, bitch! And he had a serious look on his face, and he was heartbroken about how evil she had become. And then right now, Trihexa looked at Michael with murder on her mind, and she was sadistic with her face. And then Michael lifted his sword up in the same area Trihexa was, and she thought it was like, whatever. And then she felt like something was tying her up, but she couldn't free herself, and then the light explosion happened, and then everyone died. And then the men got out of their hiding spot and were like, yo, whoa, that was wild. Let's make a religion out of that. And so now in heaven, Michael went to notify God that Trihexa had been captured and sealed, and God was like, yo, whoa, I'm so glad Michael was there to seal Trihexa because I couldn't do it myself.
What?
Why couldn't he just go down?
And there was Trihexa, and she was sealed with gold chains, and her legs were also tied up. And her sword was nowhere to be seen, and she didn't have armor anymore, and she was stripped of all of her clothing, and she wasn't fazed or angry about it. She was just really eager to eat and destroy everything. It doesn't matter how long I'm sealed. It can be months, years, centuries, or even a whole millennial.
Oh.
One whole millennial?
Yes. I'll always come back, and I'll take everything from you. And
if we steal a whole millennial, we have to at least make sure they get avocado toast.
I feel if this version of Artoria decided to show up in America and just start annihilating shit, she would have quite a large following.
Yeah.
Can we direct her to Germany?
Negative
Direct it to the
Artoria
cities first.
2024.
No. Listen. I feel that Germany hasn't suffered enough for World War II yet.
I never laughed so hard in my life.
Oh, here we go.
Wait, shit, that was just the fucking prologue.
Your story was just that bad. If that was your goal, then you should get a career in parody movies. See, that's helpful, creative, and positive. I can make good comments.
Sneaky.
Yes, she spawn killed Jesus. Why is she being referred to as class names? Because she is. I don't know.
Because the
She's
author's
shaver,
fucking retarded.
obviously.
Oh, can we go to something slightly less painful to read?
Oh yeah, certainly, yeah. Let's go into this section here. Let's come over here. You know, let's click
And
on
I
this
do mean
button here.
slightly less.
Yeah. No, hey, look. Whoa. My man, my dude, my homie. When have I? When have I ever?
Go on, keep going.
Go ahead.
when have I ever replaced what we're currently reading with something worse?
Every stream? Ruby and Elden Ring?
Yeah.
Snaky.
Yeah. Ruby, Elden God, Wrath of the Greater Will by Trehexabane.
I wish to perish.
Vessel of the Frenzied Flame, the Elden Lord of Chaos reset the world in chaotic flame. Actually, they did not. The Chaos Flame is not a flame of rebirth. The Chaos Flame is a flame of consumption.
It's a flame of burn it all down.
Wait, consumption? I thought that was, the shits.
What?
It is.
They used to call some disease consumption.
Oh, wasting disease,
It
you
was,
mean?
no, it was,
I
the one where
genuinely
you
thought
shit
it was,
yourself inside out.
There's a lot of diseases that do that to you.
Yeah.
It's the one specifically from Oregon Trail.
Oh, dysentery.
That.
The one where your
At least I thought it was.
the one where your colon becomes a slippery slide.
Yep.
Unfortunately, yes.
No, I have now heard Sign's voice, and it wasn't the voice actor for Tanya.
What?
Yeah, that's in font.
Listen.
Wait,
Listen.
isn't that the toaster guy?
Yes, it's the toaster fucker in chief.
What?
Infonicus is the guy that paid Sign to write the toaster fucking story.
Oh,
No, that's Toaster Fucker, aka
Oh!
Odinoko Culture. Infant writes the Toaster fucking story on QQ.
Oh, the worm one.
The worm
Yeah.
one, yes.
Oh, that's him. Oh, we need to get him
Yes,
on.
that's him.
We need to get him on here. Come on, get him fucking on here, and we can go read some worm stories.
Oh god.
Why are you so excited
Hang on.
about this?
I love inflicting
Kind of an
pain on
invite.
people.
I know that, but
He said he's at work.
there's something about this one in particular.
Oh shit, he is.
Man, that's a fucking clip and a half. Artoria Pendragon Spawn Camps Jesus.
Oh, is that now a clip?
That's a clip
Yes. Panjo
Oh.
clipped it.
now.
listen, it's like the time that I accidentally insulted Nose's heritage. Among other things.
It's not like you haven't done that a lot.
Was DXD's God stronger than Ophis? No, Ophis was stronger than God.
It's DXD, so it's one of those cases of, well, the author doesn't fucking know, so nobody knows.
Yeah, but the God was weaker than the God was about the same strength as Trihexa, who was weaker than Ophis.
No, supposedly God just let himself die and he wasn't actually weaker than her.
Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Why did he do that?
because reasons. So the story would happen.
I'm too fucking sober for this. I'm getting more alcohol.
You're welcome.
Hey, Sneaky, why do you love reading stories like this to people? Oh, jeez, I can't imagine why.
Toaster fucker is at work.
Well, I don't care. I do care.
Or can we invite him?
Let me check.
I mean, look, I'm done in 20 minutes, so that's when my shift ends.
I'm mailing you a pipe bomb. Also, I'm holding you to that. 9:10 is when you're allowed to leave. You just volunteered yourself for 10 extra minutes.
Blindly volunteering for overtime.
You never do
No
that.
better.
Persona. Ah. No, I will never read a Persona story. Not after Persona has wronged me so.
How did
Persona 5
wrong
was
you?
great.
Max was there. He was there to witness the ancient scrolls.
Sneaky
Okay, but
could've
which
get-
Persona?
He could have get P4 Golden running on his
It
Windows 7.
literally crashed.
Oh.
It crashed literally every 5 seconds. I would get 5 seconds into a cutscene, it would crash. I would get 10 seconds into the cutscene, it crashes. I get 15 seconds into the cutscene, it crashes. I get 20 seconds into the cutscene, it crashes. It got to the point
Yeah.
where I couldn't even... I just stopped making a character, and I would just go with default everything, because I couldn't get through the beginning cutscene to the point where I could actually save.
So you tried to pirate it and run it on an emulator, and it shit bricks, and you
No,
blame
No,
that
No.
for this?
no.
No, he had the real
I
P4 Golden.
gifted it to him on Steam.
I have
when
the
it
actual
released.
Steam copy.
Because
when did they
Perso-
release it on Steam?
Persona 4 Golden's writing is actually of a quality I think Sneaky might enjoy. Unfortunately, he was still on his
Well,
Windows 7 computer. at the
Clearly,
time and is
when the
not
fucking why the fuck wouldn't it run on Windows 7? It's old as shit. Clearly, the fucking Persona series just doesn't want me to enjoy it.
Take it up
No,
with
it's
the
probably
line.
'cause they
He's the
coded it
one
for
who handled
DX11.
the port.
DX11.
You still haven't booted
Tell me
up
I'm
since
wrong.
you were forced to drop 7 and move on to 10.
Yeah, I was.
You're going to be forced to jump 10 and move to 11 soon.
I will never!
You will. If you want games on the PC, you will.
I will not. I will refuse.
It's
Also,
the same move they pulled with 10.
well, the same shit they pulled with 10. Unless they release a new DX and people start using it, then I'll be fine. Like, look, dude, I used Windows 7 until 2020.
Dude, that is the exact move they have pulled since Windows XP. Since XP went to Vista. They have always released an update to DX and said, okay, if you want the new games, you have to use the new shit. It's why they have gamers by the balls.
No, but a lot of games would... No, like I said, dude, I was able to play new games up to 4 years after they stopped updating Windows 7. Like...
Yeah, they still made some games that would run on it, but a lot of the new ones all agreed, we'll
not some.
do the new shit.
It wasn't until 2020 that I actually encountered a game I couldn't run on my computer. And even then, the only reason why I switched over was because of, what game was it, Max, that I actually wanted to play? I think it was Dying Light, wasn't it?
It might have been Dying Light.
Yeah, it might have been Dying Light that I was like, okay, well, I have to switch over.
I can't remember. That was almost 2 years ago now. Almost 3 years ago now.
Yeah. Anyway, so, yet his journey was not unfinished. As the greater will studied the one who had bested it, it had an idea, fusing the tarnished with an elden ring, making him a new godkin. He hurled the tarnished through space and time towards his next journey. No matter what, the greater will wins.
Wait, through space and time? Is this actually Samurai Jack?
Yes, it's actually Samurai Jack. It's a Ruby Elden Ring crossover
Alright,
featuring
Sign, listen, I'm gonna pay you
Tarnished
to write
and
Samurai
Pyro.
Jack Tarnished.
No, no.
My Tarnished is max level 713, who has collected every item, spell in the game.
Every item
Every-
and
Beat it
spell?
soul level 1,
yep.
fucking scrub.
Soul level 713, max stats, every item in the game.
Congratulations, you are going to become a dragon, a shitty dragon. A worm that crawls on its stomach.
It's widely considered that the Frenzied Flame and Greater Will have the same origin. No, they fucking
No, they don't!
Not even close.
Nobody considers that. Whether they
That
were
is
the
directly
same,
against the lore.
yeah, whether they were the same god that split itself or were two halves of the same coin, we don't know. No, we do know they McFucking weren't.
And you're
But
an
it
idiot.
is heavily hinted their origin is the same. Says who?
Since Finn!
Some fucking
Says this idiot.
rando on the forum? Did you go to 4chan's gaming section and pay attention to the conspiracy threads?
No, to be fair, those aren't always wrong.
Oh, no, the gaming section. No, and you're right, they're not always wrong. But, however, this is 4chan, and people will make random shit posts that sound totally legit for, like, the whole 5 seconds it takes for you to actually engage your one brain cell and go, oh, wait a second.
Okay, look, they have an Alex Jones level of accuracy now, so if it's not accurate now, it will be soon.
Are you talking about poll or game?
Both.
Game talks out of its ass more than poll does.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
In this story, we are subscribing to the theory that the Elden Ring has been fixed to himself, and he is a vessel of the Frenzied Flame by two outer gods that are working together. What? For anyone wondering how the OC is also affected by the scarlet rot, it's because the rot is incurable. So,
The rot can literally be cured by the frenzied flame.
yeah,
It burns it out.
yeah.
And then the flame can be cured by something else.
By the needle. The same needle.
Yes, by the needle.
Yeah. After being injected with the Elden Ring, he adapted to the rot, like how someone may have a disease but develop immunity to it. And with the protection of the Greater Will and Frenzied Flame, he would definitely have immunity to the rot, but would also be a carrier. God, this is just cringe. It's just unfiltered cringe. Alright, so I'm gonna make a review. I have never seen someone be more wrong in my entire life. I mean, I don't even have to be truthful here, because I've seen people be more wrong about other things, but he doesn't know that. Also, where did you learn grammar? Because whoever or whatever taught you was
Disease.
well, how best the phrase? Was so illiterate that it was impressive they even were able to write in the first place. There we go. So, to anyone not physically watching and is just listening to me, this individual believes that commas and periods and ellipses and any sort of punctuation require you to put a space both before and after it.
That's literally not how that works.
Yes, I'm aware.
He's not!
I said I'm aware. So I left a review on that one. Let's see what else we got here. We got Shattered Rune Arc. We have John Arc, who wanted to be a hero, to be someone his ancestors and family.
Who the fuck left?
Just slept 12 minutes earlier than he was supposed to.
I'm firing him.
Oh.
Max, you get his share.
He heard John Ark and he just said the fuck with this.
You know what? I'm okay with this stuff.
But even after becoming tarnished, failure continued to haunt him through his journey in between. Now, having returned to Remnant as the Elden Lord, he would do whatever it takes to never fail again. He would fulfill his friend and mentor dying wish. Protecting Ruby Rose. That's right. Summer Rose was actually in the land in between and taught John everything he knew.
Yeah, you know, I think I remember that arc now.
Yep. So what else we got here? We got the Blade of Miquella. The Blade of Miquella has failed. Her first blossom came in her struggle against Radahn. Her second blossom has come courtesy of the Tarnished, and now she finds herself in a familiar yet strange place. Where is she? What happened to the Elden Ring? And more importantly, what happened to her beloved brother Miquella? They are now in Ruby. Here's the Pyrrha one. Visions of Scarlet. Pyrrha Nikos dreams of a land foreign to her, and a battle alien to her. And yet, the red-haired warrior finds more in resonance with them than she first realized. Could these merely be dreams or something more? This is a one-shot, so I'm going to assume this is Pyrrha Nikos having dreams of being, what's her face? The, Blade of Miquella. Millennia. And Pyrrha
Millennia.
Nikos dreams of being Millennia. I'm not really sure what that does. I mean, she's already considered, quote unquote, the best fighter. It's not like she's gonna get superpower. She's not gonna get the rot power from Millennia through dreams. And it's not like
Get
Millennia.
a move set.
So I kind of just to interrupt that Blade of Miquella fic. I read that.
Yeah.
It's kind of stupid.
No fucking shit. Wow.
No,
It's-
do you want to know why it's
no
you want to make
shit.
it dumber? You want to make it dumber when? What do you think the fic is about? Just beyond just from the summary.
I'm gonna take a
'Cause it
wild
gets
guess. I'm gonna take a wild guess here. I'm gonna use my powers of foresight. Yes, I'm getting a message from the future. A future Sneaky who read this story. He says this is a story in which Miquella and Millennia end up in Ruby as children.
Okay, you're pretty much wrong.
Okay.
So, basic idea is Millennia just wakes up in like about around little mid, I'd say early V4,
Yeah.
and apparently Ruby is just the future lands between.
What?
Yes. Pyrrha's mom. That's what's that redhead you meet in Kaled? The one with the one arm. Yeah, that's her dog. Yeah, that's Pyrrha's mom. Pyrrha had apparently the rod or something.
What?
Yeah.
No.
No.
What?
You know
No.
how like Millennia had like several daughters or whatever, like that were born from the swamp of Aodia. Yeah, Pyrrha's mom was one of those. The one you help with the
Yeah, with the needle and shit.
Yeah, that's
Who gets a
Pyrrha's
fake
mom.
arm.
Pyrrha apparently had the rod hidden in her. Miquella's Ozpin, I'm assuming, based on context.
Dr.
Nope.
Dick Job.
He has not shown up in story, but it was I believe the story was implying he's Ozpin because it said he's changed, and I'm like, is he Ozpin? Who the fuck is he? But yeah, no, just lands between is just ancient Ruby
That's
somehow.
fucking retarded.
Oh yeah, it definitely is. I read it out of morbid curiosity. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing with this idea? And I was very much not just. I was disappointed, but I was just kind of amused. Like, you know what? I'll let it slide. It's stupid. It's stupid but fun.
Elden Ring doesn't have much of the potential for decent stories anyway. I mean, it's.
Well, no.
Let's be honest, it's mediocre.
Look, no Dark Souls story genuinely has potential to be good. And I say this as someone who wrote their first, we're ignoring the other one, wrote their first story as a Dark Souls story, and I wrote it with Max. And pretty much the reason why I consider our story to be good, is because we are not paying attention to Dark Souls at all. Like, we're not doing any of the mechanics. We're barely paying attention to the bosses. In fact, we've made a joke out of majority of the bosses. Anything else to add, Max?
I mean, not really. We're sticking within the bounds of what we understand of the lore, but mechanics can pretty much take a jump off a cliff.
Yeah, like with the
Makes
mechanics.
sense.
We've ignored the mechanics, we've ignored the game mechanics, we've ignored the world mechanics, more or less. We've made a joke out of all of the boss encounters that just completely deviated. Like, Sparky! Oh no.
That was a pretty fun one. Yeah. Holy shit, it's Sparky! Oh god.
Oh god. He's supposed to be dead. I honestly, I don't know. Dude, is there a single boss? Okay, we're taking Seethe seriously, but we also never got to Seethe. So, of the bosses we've gotten to, have we actually...
Seriously, huh?
I'm gonna throw a...
Really?
I'm mailing you a pipe bomb. I can't think of anything. Okay, no, so we took Manus seriously, ish.
Yeah. We planned to, like the major bosses. We were planning to.
The
kinda
Gwyn
seriously,
fight
so,
was
like,
gonna be serious. The Seethe fight was gonna be serious.
The four lords essentially were each gonna have like some sort of serious connotation to them.
I
And
think so.
anything
Yeah.
that wasn't a four lord or Manus was just kind of like, eh.
Yeah, pretty much the only shit we took seriously was Seethe, Gwyn, and anything dealing with the Abyss.
Well, yeah.
Everything
Yeah,
else we
'cause-
just made a fucking parody out of. A grafted Tarnished ends up in Remnant after dying. Watch as she heals from the unspeakable horrors of being grafted. It's cringe and it's Yuri.
Oh Christ!
Is that what the summary says?
That's the summary.
The summary literally says it's cringe.
At least they're self-aware, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
Like
by an author called All Yuri is Good.
Ugh.
You know what?
I mean, self-aware.
I can
probably
appreciate the honesty.
Oh god. Alright, one last story, gentlemen. One last story. One last hoorah. We're not reading that one. Godzilla and Ruby. Okay, okay. A dusty...
What the fuck did you just say?
Yes.
I got a bad feeling about this one.
A dusty old titan. What
I
if
got a bad
Crow
feeling
and
about
Raven
life.
Branwen were actually the children of Godzilla?
What?
This doesn't even approach what I was expecting.
Yeah?
That makes no sense.
Okay, so the actual summary here is, what if Crow and Raven Branwen weren't just the Spring Maiden and Bad Luck Charm? Author, you have to reverse the two because you just called Crow the Spring Maiden and Raven the Bad Luck Charm. What if they were older than the Maidens? What if they were older than Ozma and Salem? So anyway, prologue. So blah blah blah, it was tough. Ruby was torn up about her mom dying, blah blah blah. Summer wasn't the first love he lost, she was the second. The first one was my mom, he wouldn't tell me everything, blah blah blah. Brother Crow, blah blah blah. Okay, so Yang is half Godzilla?
She had to be a quarter Godzilla.
She technically, yeah, she'd be quarter, wouldn't she?
Well, it's called Dusty Old Titan, which kind of implies that Crow is Godzilla. And Raven's
Well, maybe?
his sister, which might make her Mothra. I'm just trying to follow the retardation train here, okay?
All this is doing is making me want to rewatch King of All Monsters, to be honest.
Honestly, that was not bad.
It really wasn't. All the
Which
people
one was that
complaining. That was the second Godzilla movie.
I didn't like King Kong. I didn't like that one.
King Kong was fucking awful.
I tried watching Kong. It was okay. Although Godzilla vs. Kong was pretty solid.
No, the action was solid. The plot was dog shit.
Yeah.
No, the plot was.
To be fair, no, hold on. To be fair, yeah. To be fair, the plot in King of All Monsters was pretty dog shit too.
Yeah, like anyone saying they're a Godzilla fan complaining about there being like too much focus on plot and humans has never actually watched the old Godzilla movies.
Yeah, okay, that's true.
But at the same time,
those were campy and fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so were the new Godzilla movies and the Godzilla vs. Kong.
Yeah.
It was just
no, they took themselves too seriously. They weren't campy at all.
No, that was exactly why they were campy and fun, because they took themselves seriously in a lot of spots.
No, they knew what they were. They knew they were comedy. They have a fucking vending machine for monsters.
He does have you there, as the older movies did have an air of, while they took themselves internally seriously, the people making them and the people playing them kind of all like were in on the joke, effectively.
I mean, not really. They were always taking them seriously, even in that. Certainly in the first 2 or 3 of the original stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that first movie, really hard to track down.
I mean, we're all just going to ignore the first Western version of Godzilla, right?
Yo, the Godzilla, one of the original Godzilla directors came back to do Godzilla 2000 or something after that train wreck of a Western movie.
Yeah.
They dunked on that design of Godzilla because it was also smaller than any other Godzilla before. There's just 2 civilians. They're just calmly watching, and it's like, so that's what attacked America? Yeah, they think it's Godzilla. Oh.
Yeah, actually...
why would they think that?
I actually liked that one, okay?
Okay,
I
don't get me wrong. I really liked the design, and I thought the idea was very cool, where they're freaking out about this one raptor, and they're like, oh, fuck it, thank God, we finally killed it. And then they enter into the stadium that they thought was the nest, and they're like, oh, that was a baby. Oh, no.
Don't worry. We killed it. We killed its one egg. Oh. Oh, there's not just the one egg.
Oh, no.
And remember, they made a cartoon series after.
Yo, that cartoon was good, though.
It was pretty good.
That cartoon was actually good. They're like, we're just going to do Monster of the Week formula. Boom. Done. Oh, man. That was still... Did you guys hear what the Japanese were calling the 2014 Godzilla?
No.
They were calling him fat. Like, of course this is the American one. He's too fat. Oh, okay.
That's funny.
He's been eating burgers. He must be American.
Burgers and donuts, I think, was the joke I saw a few times.
Oh, God. No, fucking donuts. Thanks.
All right, gentlemen. Let's call it a night here. I appreciate everyone showing up and suffering, as you should. This is your penance.
For what? Existing?
Yes.
Breathing?
Yes.
Not making sure you're not able to breathe?
Yes.
Damn, we'll have to work on that.
Yes. Alright, so, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next time. Because there is always more, and it does always get worse.